I'm here with Bill Chen, and we just finished the first part of the day in the live labs where you're teaching everyone how to play mid-tournament, right?
Right.
How's that working out?
I think it's great because a lot of people have trouble with this stage of the tournament where the blinds and antes are growing, and you might be like a bit away or pretty close to the bubble, and you have to deal with like your stack dwindling, the bullies out there. I think the thing that we're getting across to people is, you know, people say they're in desperation mode or whatever. It's not to panic, make rational decisions. Don't just go all in because like you feel this, right, fight or flight urge. I think everybody at tables, at least my two tables that I went to, they picked up something and are now making rational decisions. They're going to be like a lot tougher in like the tournament later this week.
Now I know that you have a great math background. Is it hard to teach people a little about that, or are you what's your style?
Well, it's not really, it shouldn't really be that difficult because the conclusions you get to from like mathematical viewpoints should still have like an intuitive explanation.
Okay.
So, we might get to the same conclusion that some intuitive player gets to. But a lot of the things like with antes out there, especially in your late positions, you should like be more aggressive in going into the pot, stealing them, or in the big blind, you should be aggressive in defending your big blind.
Now,
those concepts.
It's so tough for someone like myself who isn't a pro to say, okay, well, I'm going to be aggressive, and then what if someone actually has a really good hand, and then that ends up backfiring?
Well, by putting in the raise, you actually force them to make the decision. If they have a really good hand, of course they're going to re-raise, and if you have a marginal hand, you're going to fold, right?
Yeah, of course.
But you actually put more pressure on them by being aggressive, because if they don't have a really good hand, in order for them to bluff you out, they have to put in a re-raise and force you to hold your hand. I have to say that from everybody seeing the hands that everybody's played, I think people are a lot less scared about that.
Okay.
Because I think you can just be aggressive but play solidly and smartly and still win the tournament. There's no like magic that happens here.
Right.
The pros don't magically get better hands or like magically have a read on you and then just move all in on you. Well, like we haven't seen any situations where people just like made too many cold all-ins and picked up pots just because of like a read on you or anything. So I think seeing the hands, the people can be like more confident in life.
Out of the pros here, who do you think plays so different from you? Like the opposite end of the spectrum from your style?
Well, let's see. I think that's like a wide variety of styles. I think like I think like I would say Tom and TJ probably play like a little bit more conservative, like probably more solidly than the rest of us.
TJ is very solid. So is Matisow.
Right, Matisow is very solid, and I think Tom and TJ take fewer chances because they're probably like more confident in their reads and things like that, and so they're not going to like make as many semi bluffs and things like that, and they're not going to defend their big blind as aggressively. They're going to probably steal as aggressively. They're going to play situations. They're going to play the player more. That's sort of a different style.
Well, I think it's great because everyone here is going to get their variety of pros and variety of styles. Well, great, Bill. Thank you so much for coming by. It was good to see you, and have fun.
Yeah, thanks.